Hi, I'm Sarah Kuhn, film and television writer for Backstage, and I recently had the chance to sit down with OmniPop Talent Group's Bruce Smith to talk about being a talent manager and working with actors.
What I look for in a client is a basic essence of somebody that I consider to be unique. Somebody who is an artist, somebody who is not interchangeable, somebody who has a great look for camera, which has nothing to do with good looking or bad looking. It has to do with just pure innate charisma and just how their face will photograph, but most overall it's the uniqueness. One of the ways that I find talent is the talent finding you. I found that in a minute of tape, I know that I don't want to work with someone, but I don't know that I do want to work with them. Once I feel that someone is unique and is what I look for, I will keep persisting and trying to gather information. And if they've got a script, I'll read the script. And if they've got a show that's 2 hours that they're in, I'll go and sit there for 2 hours. And I don't see this as unusual, but the people I compete with see it as unusual. I do screen talent through blind submissions. Usually I will assume that I can find better people on my own, but sometimes I'm looking for something very specific and it'll just accidentally show up in the mail.
The first great thing about having a manager, and specifically Bruce, is that I have someone to bounce ideas off of. He'll break it down for you in a way that for an actor's ego is not always so great. And I've literally said to him, well, you know, there's less work in commercials now than there used to be because of the commercial strike of, you know, half a dozen years ago or whatever. I think I made that comment maybe 6 months ago, and he said, actually, I got a lot of clients who are still working great in commercials. As an actor, you're like, how?
Before you finish, we'll make this town roar. We'll hit a few late spots and then a few more.
I try and go out all the time. It's very kind of ingrained in me that, you know, it all starts with live performance. I will repeatedly follow talent that I like, whether it's in a comedy club or theater talent, and I try and make sure they don't really know that I'm there and that I'm judging them. Eventually I will sort of reveal myself to them at a point where I feel I'm ready to have the conversation with them. It's really more of a process for me than it is for them. Once we're working together, it's a process for both of us.
I bet the first 3 conversations I had with Bruce, he used the word art. He brought up the craft of comedy. He was so knowledgeable about what we were doing, and it wasn't about, we're going to sell this because we want to get rich. We're going to do this because we want money. It was about picking the project and making the project that we found exciting and satisfying.
For me as a manager, it's all about the uniqueness of the talent. There's an egotistical part of it for me, which is feeling like I've discovered something that someone else wouldn't have discovered. I love the things that have influenced me, and I hope that I can do work with the clients that will be as influential to some other viewer.